Welcome to our fundraising campaign for the Anchorage Concert Chorus documentary of our recent tour through Italy. Last summer, we traveled all across Italy singing in some of the most important venues in the world, and we're excited to share this with you.
You know, you don't hear of many arts groups locally that get to travel abroad, get to bring their talents to, you know, a foreign country to kind of really show Alaska in its best light and show what it has artistically to offer. You know, taking a group of 100 people over there and documenting that's something that's pretty cool. You know, you get to see how all these different people, all these different walks of life get to experience this tour and see it through their eyes.
The Anchorage Concert Chorus documentary is an important project. It shows exactly what it is the concert chorus is about in all of its aspects, and that it's a project worth supporting.
When I heard that they were going to be touring Italy for 2 weeks straight, you know, performing in all these historic locations all over the country, I thought this was something that absolutely had to be captured.
We were able to get inside of some of the great cathedrals of Europe. And sometimes we were singing as part of a religious ceremony in a mass, and sometimes we were launching a big music festival, and then the next time we'd be getting together and we'd be singing with refugees at a refugee center. We ran the gamut of different types of performances while we were there.
Within the first minute of Mass, you're in front of St. Peter's Basilica with 60,000 people looking at you. You know, all these people are having deeply religious experiences with the Anchorage Concert Chorus as the soundtrack to that.
But it is really quite exquisite to be singing a piece that was written to be performed in the Vatican and to be performing it at the Vatican. It's really fantastic to be able to do that and to experience that.
I think this documentary is a really unique blend of classical music with cinematic imagery and touching moments, as well as like cultural exchange and getting to see how music affects people's lives.
I think it's important for us to tour because what we have going for us here in the last frontier is magic. And I think that when we go on tour, we bring that magic to other people. And I think that it's important for other people to see that we have such a wealth of art in our veins here in Alaska.
And getting to see the joy that the Anchorage Concert Chorus was able to bring, you know, people in a foreign country, you know, bridging a language just by music and music alone. It's a pretty special connection, really, that music has on people and the way it brings people together.
Thank you for taking the time out of your day to take a look at what it is that we're doing here. It's a project that's close to my heart. It's a project that means something to a lot of people that are important to me, and really, anything that you can do to help us out will be appreciated.
Thanks for checking out our fundraising campaign. If you feel the urge to donate to help us bring our project to life, there's a bunch of great perks below. Make sure to check those out. Make sure to share the campaign, and thanks for watching, everybody.